Well. Fancy seeing you here again. It's been a while, hasn't it? Wow. Been a long time. I've overthought this for so long. I didn't know what to say, how to say, what to do, how to start it, whatever. So it is absolutely miserable out there, but I've got to get something done. First thing that we're going to do is Skyline Troublemaker. Still around. I've not seen the car in several months. So we're gonna kind of unbox this car together. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and get the battery off the car. If I remember correctly, I reversed the car into the garage, and then I'm going to try and get it on charge. Do I think that this battery is going to be okay after the amount of time it's been in there with no power? No, but we're going to try. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to put the battery charger on it and leave it for a few days, because the car needs to be MOT'd. It has no MOT. The MOT ran out last year. So join me. Enough rambling on. We're going to open the garage together and hopefully all is well. We're opening the door for the first time and I don't know what's going to be behind you. Oh, she's still there. She's still there. I'll be honest, I was expecting her to be a hell of a lot more dirty than what she actually is. She's not too bad. Somebody died. Somebody died. Right. Doors are locked. I do have the keys. That was another thing. I actually panicked because I couldn't find the damn keys for this thing. Because it's been so long since I've been to do anything with this car. So, battery's in there. I've got to open that and I've got to climb in there somehow. And I've just remembered I need a damn spanner. I've come in here with no tools. How stupid. Oh, the locks are even stiff. Right. This is it. Oh my word. It still smells the same. Oh god, I've missed this car. Oh, I missed this car. Right. Gotta pull out. Ugh. And there she is. There's the battery. Push that to one side. So we need one of them. One of them. Is it a 13 or a 14? I think it's a 14. I'm going to go with a 14. I think it's a 14. I might be wrong. I think I was going to leave you. No. I need to update the channel. I'm about to talk to people like I'm talking to thousands, and I'm not really. I'm just updating the people that actually did follow my channel and did follow my story. I know that you subscribed to me mainly because of the cars, the Skylines and the GTO and that kind of thing. So, and I know that I've already put a video out, quite a sad video, quite a depressing video. I thought I'd do a proper update on what is actually going now that I'm in a better place, because obviously it wasn't very in a good place. I can't speak English. I obviously wasn't in a very good place at that time of making those videos. So I want to update you properly and actually give you an update. I'm holding my phone in my hand because I have a whole bunch of videos that never got released on any of my social platforms. So I'm using this to jog my memory of actually what I can update you with. The main things that you subscribe to my channel for was for the three cars, if it was for the Mitsubishi GTO or one of my Skylines. So we're going to start off with where we left off. I think back then I had a Skoda, and unfortunately the Skoda had to go. This is where the handbrake failed on the Skoda and it rolled into the garage door. So enjoy this piece of archive footage from several years ago, caught on my security camera when I came home from work and the handbrake failed.
Fucking hell, how close do you want to be?
The handbrake failed.
That hasn't even touched the clutch. Let him get the clutch. What the hell? I was gonna say what? It hit the garage door.
The handbrakes failed.
Skoda had to go. It blew up shortly after the other car blew up. And the other car I'm going to mention is, and you never got to see it, and we'll never get to see it. I will show you pictures. I'm sure I've got pictures of it somewhere. I ended up buying a Mitsubishi Shogun. And I genuinely love that 4x4. I kind of wanted one for a long time. And I felt kind of a boss driving this big bloody thing. But unfortunately, the fuel pump on that failed not long after I bought it. And if you know anything about the fuel pumps on Mitsubishi Shoguns, they're not an easy fix, and especially from where I live in the UK. So in order for me to get that repaired, it was just unfeasible for the value of the vehicle. When the Shogun packed up on me, I decided to get the Skoda back on the road, because the Skoda just sat for a few months, and that it packed up on its first drive. I was actually taking it to MB Motorsport to go and visit Michael, who's also been on my channel a few times, because if you followed my journey, he's the one that did all my MOTs and a lot of my repairs and the engine build on GFJ. So yes, those two cars had to go the journey, and I never got a lot of money for them. What happened with the house? I think shortly after COVID, decisions had to be made, financial decisions, and I didn't own the house. It was a rented property, and we decided to move into something less expensive. Unfortunately, things didn't work out for Annabelle and I. And look, I've already put up a video stating that Annabelle's not going to be on this channel, that the GTO is not going to be on this channel. So I don't want to go down that road anymore. I'm in a better place with it. Annabelle and I are on good terms, because if you followed my other social platforms, I am now a father. Annabelle and I had a little girl, and so my time has been spent on that. When Annabelle and I split up, we decided that, well, Annabelle decided, because GTO it belonged to her. So she decided to sell up, and this is the footage of the car leaving for the last time. The update on the GTO is, I believe the guy that bought it has spent a lot of time and probably a lot of money and got that car up and running. In fact, a much more worthy owner than what Annabelle and I could ever be. I am not a trained mechanic, and some of the time with that car, I was out of my depth. I think I was out of my depths, and a few of the things that I managed to sort out, I think, was pure luck. If I'm being completely honest and transparent with you. So it is in a better place. It's got a better owner that can actually give it more. And I think once that car had gone, as much as we missed the noise and we missed the thrill of driving that car, we were both kind of relieved that it was not our problem anymore. You know, it's a weight lifted off our shoulders. Which brings me to now another thing. The last video you saw was a shot of me talking about mainly GFJ and the fact that we went together, was in the container with GFJ in the background. And in that garage container, I actually once upon a time had another JDM special in there, which you never ever got to see, and the dream was there. The want was for me to be able to do it up. And what that was a Toyota Hiace van. It was wide body. It had a huge body kit on it, air ride suspension, and it only had 88,000 kilometers on it. It was important for Upguerdsey. So here's, unfortunately, the footage of it leaving. Because again, I sold it for next to nothing to get it out the way. Another project I didn't finish. Which now leads me on to GFJ. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. GFJ was the car that started this channel. It was the reason why I started this channel. Which is probably going to lead me onto something else where I need to explain or discuss potential changes to what you're going to see from me if you stay subscribed to this channel, if you want to keep following my journey. Now, GFJ was the first car that I bought cash, the first car I saved up for, properly saved up for, with a long-term goal. And there was a question that was always asked to me when I first got this Troublemaker. It's like, are you going to sell one of them? And I always used to say, no, I'm never going to sell these cars. Never, ever. Never, ever am I going to sell these cars. Well, here we are. Here we are. GFJ has gone, has officially gone. Don't get me wrong, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. So, cue the footage of a GFJ tribute. Sunshine, man. Like a little kid watching me now. It's a real Paul Walker! Oh my god! Let's make some turbo noises for him. Currently looking at my car behind me being loaded onto a trailer. Sorry about the wind, but we've come to an end of an era. I'm actually genuinely gutted, but the car's no longer mine. This young lad's bought it, and I think it's going to a good home. So, and there goes GFJ. It is the end of an era. It's gone. It's flipping gone. A lot of emotions. I'm coming into the garage because I'm feeling a bit emotional. It's been a hell of a journey with that car. And a journey that I think I failed in. I think I failed in it because I never completed it. Until next time. Until next time. That car gave me the confidence to get in front of a camera. That car gave me the confidence to get out there and make friends with people. The fact that I have decided to sell that car and not complete its journey, unfortunately, has been hard for me. Really hard. And as I'm sure you're starting to pick up with this video and how I'm discussing this kind of stuff, there's a pattern forming. I'm not completing stuff. I'm not completing stuff. And believe me, I'm learning about myself quite a lot, and I'm having to make some changes. Which brings me to the question of how do I change direction of a channel? A channel that predominantly was based around car life. And as much as cars are still going to be a big part of my life, it's not going to be an everyday thing like it used to be. There's more to me than there is cars. As much as I used to love cars, I'm getting on a bit. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I am actually not a young lad. So I want to be able to do other things away from cars. Do I want you guys to still follow my journey? Absolutely. But I completely understand if you decide not to. I understand that there's going to be people that are going to be disappointed. As much as I've let you down not following these journeys through, I've let myself down. And that's been a hard thing for me to come to terms with. But I'm okay with it. I'm genuine. This is not a sad video. This is not me being all down and depressed. So yes, there's going to be a change of direction in this channel. How I'm going to implement that, I don't know. Okay, I've got an idea of probably another coming video. We're going to catch up with somebody that has been on this channel before. If you've watched me this far and you've listened to me, I am grateful for you. Thank you very much. I know I've been talking to you like I'm talking to blooming thousands of people, and I'm probably going to get about 15 views if I'm lucky. So thank you for sticking with me this far. Videos might be all over the place. 1 minute you might get a car, the next minute you might get something completely different, something completely random. I just hope that you support me anyway through this until I find my path. Okay? Until I find my path. I think that's what I need to look for, is find my path. Thank you very much for supporting me this far. Thank you for watching if you've got this far. I understand that it's a bit tedious watching somebody talk about stuff. So, with that, until next time.